You know, oh yeah, real old school. Starting a video with, you know, fucking Kremlin spends money to try to keep you depressed. They especially spend money to try to keep me depressed. They try to keep you confused and stressed, disillusioned. And they spend a good amount of time and money trying to make me feel stressed, and confused, and disillusioned. I almost didn't remember the second one. Um, well, I can't tell you that it doesn't work. I can't sit here and pretend to be immune to it. Part of my plan was to allow myself to be susceptible to these kind of things, to be weak, to show you that you had no excuse. Oh, yes, little trolls, remember every single time you have ever judged me will be used in your judgment. Because you have painted all the evidence I need to prove that you had no excuse not to do better in your life. You had no excuse not to have a little gall. Time for the dog to start chewing after a flea. So, I just want to say, there isn't a chance in hell I'm going to give up. I don't have it in me. Um, I used to tell people who were trying to fight me, my mama could hit harder than you. Well, my mama stressed me out worse than you fuckers. Okay? You know how your mama like loved you and stuff. Mine, not so much. So if you think you fucking trolls are really having that powerful of an effect on me and shit, you need to understand the fuck I've been through. I've climbed many a mountains. Many a mountains. Yes, many a singular mountains, plural. I climbed many mountains. You ain't nothing but a fucking pebble in my path. I can kick you down the road. I can step over you. Or I can let you slide along my shoe against the pavement. But see, their harassment of me, it's fucking trivial. It's useless and they know it. It's been proven time and time in my life. What don't kill you makes you stronger. Except for when you get hit by a car that breaks your back and then you're kind of not quite as strong. I need coffee. Sorry. What's getting to me it's not being rejected. Okay, I don't want the attention. I'm really kind of a loner, and I don't have the fucking patience for most people. Okay, so I'm not like looking. I don't like want people to be like, "Oh, thank you, John." No, I want like a fucking normal world to live in. You know, I want to not be on fire. See, that brings me to a good parable. Yeah, the parable of the water man. Now, ask the Pope. They should have a copy of this that they've hidden from you somewhere. I'm going to retell it, and I'll try to be as accurate as possible. I haven't seen it written down in my entire life. But it'll let you know just how I feel. Long ago in Samaria, there was a city-state, and very wise and intelligent, sophisticated, advanced, developed societal people lived there. But one day, an enemy was coming, and no one knew this enemy but one man. He was the man who purified the water for the town. In this society, such a job was pretty significant. You weren't, rich or anything, but you were like Mattress Mac. You were like your local car dealership owner. Not about that level. Okay. Just, normal guy, businessman. But you see, unlike most of the other people in that town, he had traveled. And he knew where these people were. And not just that, but he had traveled to where they had been. And he knew what they did when they conquered. They conquered with fire. And everywhere they went, they left destruction. That much was known. People had heard rumors. Rumors of cities left no stone untoppled. Now, the city began to get anxious. They began to make battle preparations. And the waterman, he sent messages to the leadership and said, "This is how you need to prepare. You need water. Lots and lots of water. I will provide all I can, but I cannot provide enough." And the leadership ignored him. They said, "Oh, he's probably just trying to sell us his own water. Surely he can't have lived long enough to know more than anyone else here. Surely this one man can't see the truth when we are all blind. He must just be selling something." So he went to the people and he tried to plead with commanders and soldiers and everyone he could see. and said, "We need water. They're coming with fire." And he watched as the soldiers put on their helmets and jostled for the best sword they could find. And he saw as people tried to get long spears and shields and stood proudly with their armor. Don't listen to him. He's just the waterman. What does he know? How convenient. You trying to sell us water while we're all at risk for our lives. How dare you? That's how they treated this man. And the enemy came. And the fire came. And they all died.